Hey Leo, this is Cheetah Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. And I am going to be doing your January 2019 intuitive, for the awakened ones, I guess you want to say. Let's see what we got going on. I only do a 5-card spread for my intuitive readings. And this is for you, Leo. Let's see what we got. Leo, the first card we got here is the 3 of Wands. The next one we have is the Magician. The next card we have is 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands. All right, so you may have just went into like a Kundalini awakening. Maybe you have. And you're just embracing your powers, and so to speak. You're trying to learn the ability on how to co-create your life. I'm also picking up this too, that you may be a little bit sick because usually when you go through those changes, your body is going through spiritual changes as well. So if you're feeling a little sick, make sure that you kind of research what's going on with your body, because you're going to experience multiple changes if you're going through a Kundalini awakening and you're trying to master your powers. You're learning about co-creation in a way. You may be also trying to co-create right now. Like maybe you're putting too much energy in this, and this is what got you kind of weak. You may want to slow down. You may need to meditate a little bit more. You need to go within a little bit more to understand these types of vibrations, these types of frequencies, these types of energy, because I feel like you're going in just a little bit too fast with it. You just going so full charge, and that was sitting you down. It's sitting you back down because you're putting too much energy out there. So you may be feeling completely drained. Yeah. So, I saw the Wheel of Fortune pop out. So I was trying to see, I want to say the universe is telling you that they got your back. They with you. Be kind of careful because you may be going into it a little bit too deeply. You don't want to pick up on the wrong things. You don't want to bring some of the wrong things back into your home. So definitely just study a little bit more. Also, if you're starting to hear if you're learning about spiritual guides, study a little bit more about that. Take the time to meditate so you can hear more from your spiritual guides. They will come to you. They will come to you soon, okay? For the King of Wands, I'm going to clarify in the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Magician, and the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands are being clarified by the 7 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is being clarified by Justice. The 3 of Cups is being clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. The Magician is being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands is being clarified by the Page of Swords. Yeah, so once again, they need you to just slow it down, because the physical world and the spiritual world, they have their own set of laws, okay? So by you going in so deep, you don't want to break any kind of laws here, because they will call justice down upon this. And hey to anyone who came in. But take your time with learning what is a Kundalini awakening, learning the symptoms, learning your chakras a little bit more. You need to meditate more before you jump in trying to create or co-create your life, because sometimes you may hit boundaries that can cause you to disturb not only the physical plane, but the spiritual plane. We don't have all the knowledge when it comes to anything that comes with spiritualness. We don't have all the knowledge. It's a lot of gray lines, a lot of gray areas to where certain things can go off balance, you know. So just be careful. If you're learning about the Hermetic laws, just take your time with all this before you try to go full charge. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to break the laws, or number two, get trapped inside of the laws. Like for example, the law of transmutation that can mess you up. You got to understand how the pendulum it swings. You know, because you go all the way out there trying to co-create, it will come all the way back and fall. So you need to understand a lot of the principles. You need to take the time to really ground yourself before you keep jumping into this. Leo, I'm finna pull up 3 more cards. Once again, okay, 9 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, once again, please take your time. You need to go back. You really need to study. If it's something pertaining to occult, like if you're doing some occult work, if you're doing some root work, hoodoo, maybe you're setting up an altar, you need to go back. You need to go back and see what more maybe where you kind of like messing up at. Because they're really saying you need to keep a watchful eye maybe over your altar. You maybe need to do some cleansing with your altar. It may be in a low vibrational state. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. I'm going to clarify why the Wheel of Fortune here. The 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups is being clarified by Judgment. All right, so they got your back, but you still need to go back and fall. You need to fall back. They got your, they understood what you want. Whatever you're trying to create and whatever you're trying to manifest, they got it. They got it. You may be overdoing it. You need to slow down. You need to fall back. Now go back and learn, go back and meditate, go back and wait for the universe to give you what you want on the physical world. Because the thing is like this, it takes a lot of energy, and a lot of things have to be put into place for your manifestation to come in. Please don't have no worry, don't have an anxiety, don't get yourself locked in. Because when you're trying to co-create, or when you're trying to manifest, or whenever you're trying to use the 7 Hermetic laws, the principles, when you're trying to do this, you have to give things certain time. You may not be, I still feel like you're still in an awakening process. You just awaken. So you're probably still just learning, and you probably don't know how to manifest that fast yet. You have not done a lot of self-mastery. You're going to have to slow down, because I'm telling you, you don't want to bring something very bad back onto you. You know, they heard your call. They see what you want to see. They're going to grant you that. I mean, it's coming. It's coming. The Wheel of Fortune's here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's coming, but it's going to come really slow. Right now, you just need to do some things on the physical world. Maybe you need to start working back on your actual job, okay? Or maybe you are venturing out to a new business. I do have the Page of Swords here. So you probably, it's a change of job. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's a new business, like you're trying to be an entrepreneur. But okay, they see it. That's all I want to say. They see it. They heard you. You put it out there. Cool. Let them bring it back to you. So you really need to take your time. Honestly, you need to take your time. So Leo, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, Leo. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you did come into the room, definitely comment in the comment section, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Or you can just hit me up and do an inquiry. If you have an inquiry, any questions, concerns, go to email me at cheetahtarot@gmail.com. And you all have a blessed one.